Hey guys, it's Andrea Lauren. How are you all? I got a few questions after I posted my 29-week pregnancy photos. I got a couple of questions regarding staying active while pregnant, if you're a beginner to fitness, if you're a beginner to working out. So I figured I would just share a few tips with you. I've been active. I always kind of stay active. So I think sometimes some of us think that because we haven't been active the whole time that we can't work out at all. You always want to check with your doctor first, of course, just because everybody has different limitations, and you just want to make sure everything's good before you do any type of program or activity. Some people can't, and what you have to focus on during that time is eating really healthy. So I'm just going to share with you a couple of tips that I have. And also, just so you guys know, excuse the mess in the background here. My husband's turning this room into a studio, a shooting studio, so I can make more videos. So it's kind of messy. He's like, He's like, you're gonna film in there today? I'm not even done. I'm like, yeah, whatever, who cares? You guys don't care, right? I mean, I try to keep it real. Okay, so I'll tell you, for those of you who don't know who I am or anything about me, I've been in the fitness industry for about 7 years now. I've done fitness competitions, bikini competitions. I started my own fitness business, and I used to run boot camps up in Massachusetts area. Huge boot camps with like 70 to 100 people. Tons of people would come. And then I decided I wanted to move back to Florida, so I got it to be more online. Then I came down here and I met my husband and we got married, and yeah, now I'm pregnant. So I've definitely had to transform the way I run programs, how I work out. I try to keep my programs realistic for the regular person, for the regular busy mom, busy woman, before you're pregnant, if you're single, whatever. People who are busy. All the workouts that I do are typically about 30 minutes, and I suggest people work out 4 to 5 days a week, and that's really all you need, and eat balanced. So anyways, I just want to give you a little background on me and where I come from. I'm also I'm a certified personal trainer, so I have the certifications and the knowledge, and I've been doing this forever, and I've helped thousands of people transform and stay fit and feel really good. The most important thing I have to say is that you want to feel good. You want to feel good, you want to feel healthy, and that's the biggest thing, especially when you're pregnant. Obviously, your goal is not to lose weight. Your goal is to be healthy. It's almost like, I can compare it to training for a marathon, except you're training for labor. You're going to be giving birth, and you want your body to be super strong and healthy, and you want your baby, obviously, to be super strong and healthy. So those are the things that you got to keep in mind. And being sedentary, unless recommended by a doctor, can a lot of times make you not feel that great, right? And when you're not really eating well, you don't really feel that great. And during a time when it's challenging for a lot of women to watch that scale go up, it's challenging. It's important to focus on staying healthy and active, because you stop worrying about the fact that you're gaining weight and you become more focused on, I'm creating a healthy portal to carry this unborn child. Yeah, it's labor training. Exactly, Amy. It is. That's what it is. I say it to myself all the time, okay? This is not a time to worry about losing weight. Some people gain a lot, and then it's harder to get it off. So can you get it off? Yes. Even if you gained 80 to 100 pounds, you can lose it afterwards. But why do that to yourself? This is my other mindset before I start to share some tips. The reason why I chose to really focus on staying healthy and fit and active during my pregnancy is because I know myself, and I know that I'm going to feel better when I'm active, when I'm eating healthy, and I know that when my baby is born, I want to really enjoy that time with my baby, and I'm not going to feel comfortable or happy. I'm just not going to be okay with an extra 60, 70, 80 pounds to lose. The recommended amount of weight to gain during pregnancy is, it depends. If you're underweight, you're going to gain more. But if you're regular BMI, all that kind of stuff, you want to gain between 25 and 35 pounds. Okay, if you go up a little bit more, whatever. You lose a lot of it within the first few weeks after having the baby anyway. It's water weight and stuff, but it's just not necessary to gain 60, 70, 80 pounds. It's not. And most likely, I don't know. Maybe some people do feel good. Personally, I would not be okay with that. So, and that's just me. So that's why, having a healthy pregnancy, staying active, continuing this, even on days where in my third trimester, I get real tired sometimes. Sometimes I get real tired. I have a lot of energy, like for about 4 or 5 hours during the day. But then that's it. I'm tired. I get tired now. I'm starting to see. So I stay active when I have that window of extra energy. I try to get all my stuff done. But yeah, eating healthy and working out helps. Okay, so for beginners, here are the little tips I have for working out while pregnant, for staying active while pregnant when you're a beginner. Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you're eating healthy, because if you're not eating healthy, it's going to be really hard to stay active, really hard. If you're eating a lot of processed foods and you're not eating enough calories, you're not going to have the motivation. I don't care what kind of mindset you have, you're just not. So what do I mean by healthy? I mean getting good proteins, like chicken, fish, some fish, salmon. There's some fish you kind of got to be wary of when you're pregnant. Always talk to your doctor. Let's see, eggs, some protein you can have, some protein powders. I use Shakeology. My doctor approved it. Highly recommend it. I've been using it the whole time and I feel great. You can do pork. You could do some, lean beef, extra lean beef, all that kind of stuff. You can do whatever, proteins, lean proteins. So that's your protein. You want to do veggies. You want to make sure you're getting in fruits. You want starches. Starches are real important. Starches are important. People try to do that low carb thing. You got to have starches and can't be afraid of them when you're pregnant. It's so imperative for the development of your child and for your energy and your brain and everything as well. So you want to have starches like sweet potato, brown rice, multigrain wraps, things like that. And then you also want to have healthy fats. So olive oil, coconut oil, avocado, almonds, walnuts, things like that. And especially in the third trimester, you want to have extra healthy fats, because that's when your baby's brain and nervous system are really, really, really starting to develop, like full force. And you want to have a lot of that stuff in it. So calories, how many calories should I be taking in when I'm pregnant? Okay, it varies per person, but basically you want to figure out how much you're going to be eating to maintain your weight. And then you're going to stay at that for your first trimester. Basically, you might add a couple hundred extra if you're really active. And your second trimester, you're going to add another 300 calories. And then your third trimester, you're going to add another 300 to 500 calories, depending. It's important to track this, I believe, not obsessively, but listen to your body too. Like if you're hungry, you got to eat. And sometimes if you're not hungry, you still have to eat. And you want to make sure that you're eating the right types of foods. So it's really important. The cool thing is that all of my programs have guides that help you with recipes, with calculating how many calories to have during pregnancy. Even if you're not pregnant, I have guides for all of that. And it's definitely helped to change a lot of people's lives. And it's an 80% of the time type of plan, meaning 80% of the time I expect the people that do these programs to follow this, to eat healthy and balanced and nourish their bodies right. And then 20%, I don't care what you eat, man. If you want to have an Oreo, go ahead. I mean, this is real life here. If you want to have a Pop-Tart, cool. Some chips, whatever. It's not going to kill you if you have it 20%. You'll go insane if you don't have it at all and you crave it though. Okay, so that's kind of the whole nutrition thing for pregnancy. Yeah, Okay, so staying active when you haven't really worked out or lifted weights or doing anything. Okay, first of all, you're not going to probably do some of the workouts that I post in terms of, when I'm doing, I'll post videos sometimes, I'm doing step ups with weights and things like that. I do that during pregnancy because my body's used to that. I've been doing that the whole time. But if you're a beginner and you're not used to working out, like I said, the number one focus is getting the nutrition in check. And you guys can contact me for some, yeah, totally. Food is everything. Nutrition is everything. That way on days when you don't really feel like working out, I'm just answering a question or a comment, talking about a comment, Amy. That way at least you know you're eating healthy, and that's the most important thing. So staying active while you're pregnant, you're not going to do all that crazy stuff not crazy stuff, but you're not going to do more intense stuff if you haven't worked out before. So your nutrition's the number one thing. And then what you're going to do is walk, march in place, I'll show you some beginner moves that you can do. You're not going to do anything that's super intense. You want to, again, check with your doctor, but I'll show you a couple moves you can do. First of all, let's see. Okay. So, first of all, walking. I would say you want to get like 20 to 30 minutes, maybe 4 or 5 days a week. Even if you're a beginner, man, if you have to like stand in your room and like walk in place, or kick lightly and just kind of move your arms or walk around your house for 20 to 30 minutes, stay active. Go outside for a walk. Go on a stationary bike, nice and light. Do what you got to do, but stay active. If you want to do moves that are going to help tighten and tone a little bit, and you're a beginner, you're going to take it slow while you're pregnant. And again, check with your doctor. So this is what I recommend. I recommend maybe 2 days a week to start, during 2 to 3 days a week in your first trimester, if you feel okay, having lighter weights, so like 3s or 5s. And I'll show you a couple moves. So this is a little circuit that you can do if you're more of a beginner, okay? So I want you to grab a chair. I'm going to do this from the side here because I think it will be easier to show you guys if I go from the side. Okay. Cool. All right, so you're going to grab a chair. You're going to put your butt holding your weights by the sides of your legs with your palms facing your legs. So your butt's kind of on the side of the chair. I want your feet about hip width apart. And this is a chair squat. What's a chair squat? Okay, so this is going to help tighten your lower body, your butt, the back of your legs, the front of your legs, everything. It's going to help also with a little bit of stability and balance too. Okay, and this is just a good exercise for your lower body. We're going to do 10 of them. So I'm going to do like probably a couple of them, but I would start out with just doing maybe 10. So you'll do 1, squeeze your butt at the top, and then you want to kind of trust yourself. You're going to sit back on that edge. And then drive through your heels, come up, squeeze your butt. 2, come back again. 3, come down. You want to make sure you're breathing too. 4, okay, so you're going to do 10 of those. The next move we can do are bicep curls. So you can have a seat in your chair. And this is just something for beginners. Like even if you're not pregnant, if you want to start working out, this is a great workout for beginners as well. Okay, so your palms are going to be out. Sit in your little chair. Palms are out. And we're going to just do bicep curls. We're going to lift the weights up, squeezing right here, the bicep curl. We want our wrists to be nice and straight, and we're going to do 10 of these. The weights are kind of at an angle when they come up. See how the top of the weight I have kind of pointed towards my shoulders? That's what you're going to do. So 10 of them. I'm not really going to do 10, but you guys get the hint. And none of this. Okay? Because that's not good. Nice and slow, up and down. Cool? Okay, so 10 of those. The next move I'm going to show you guys is it's pretty easy. It's more for your outer thigh, a little bit for your inner. You're going to hold on to the chair, and you're just going to lift your leg up. 1, 2, side leg lift. 3, inner and outer thighs. It's more for your outer. You'll feel it here. And you're going to do 10 of them on this side, and then you'll turn around and you'll do 10 on the other side. Okay? It's just a good way to kind of stay toned during your first trimester. And if you stay consistent with it as time goes on, you can pick it up a little bit in the second trimester. You'll have more energy. But I have programs where I line out exactly what to do for every trimester, regardless of your fitness level. I just kind of wanted to show you guys like a little couple of basic moves. So the next move you can do after those leg lifts are shoulder presses. So you can sit down. You want your arms in that goalpost position with your palms facing out, and you're going to do 10 of these. Okay? Nothing heavy, literally 3 or 5 pounds if you're a beginner. If you're a real beginner, 3 pounds, or don't even do it. Don't even use weight and just go like this. You know, you don't even have to use weight, and you're just going to do 10 of them. Okay? Cool. All right, another move. So here's the thing. During pregnancy, everybody's body's different. I'm going to show you guys lunges, but not everyone's going to want to do lunges. But if you're a beginner and you feel okay, give it a shot. You're standing with your feet together. You're going to take your right foot and you're going to step out so that your knee, you never want your knee to go over your front toe. Okay, so you're going to go straight down with that back knee. Okay, I want you to almost touch your knee to the ground to start so you can get in a good position. Make sure you're in a good position. That back knee touches the ground, and you're going to drive through the heel of your front foot and come up. Down, up. I think it's good to touch the ground when you first start because it kind of helps you to see, okay, I don't want that knee going over the toe. Then once you get the hang of it, you don't have to touch the knee to the ground. So you'll do 10 on the right side, and then you'll do the 10 on the left. Okay, and this works your whole leg. It works your butt, your hamstrings, everything. It tightens everything up. It helps with, when you build more muscle back here, you know, you don't get as much cellulite. Guys, even I have cellulite behind my legs right now. You know, I kind of tried at first really hard to not get so much, but I don't want to say I've given up, but it's not my first priority anymore. I know once the pregnancy hormones kind of go away after I have the baby, that it'll be easier to get rid of, so I'm not going to freak out over it. Pick and choose your battles, you know? So that's another move. Okay. Next one. You want to be able to talk too. You don't want to be so intense that you can't talk. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is I'm going to show you a single arm row. So you're going to have more of like a athletic type stance. Okay, let me move this chair here. And you want your back nice and flat. You don't want to do this. None of this, guys. Nice and flat. Okay, or how can I do this better? I'm going to do it like this. So you can do it on a chair. I'm going to do it on my leg. Arms at an angle, and then you're going to pull the weight up close to you. At an angle, and then pull it up close. So from the front, it looks like this. Down, up. Where are we working? We're working right here, that bra strap, the bra strap chunk area that most of us don't like. From behind, it looks like this. Hold on. I got to fix myself here. From behind, it looks like this. See how close I'm keeping my elbow to my back? Yeah, we're going to do 10 of these. Nice flat back. We're keeping the elbow close. Okay, and then you're going to do 10 on the other side. It's working here. Sometimes you don't feel this area at first. It's kind of a weird area. You'll feel, you have to literally think, you have to concentrate on this area. Okay, you're going to do 10 on that side. So another move that you can do for your full body here. Hold on, so let me grab a little sip of water. Okay, yeah, I just saw that comment. Cellulite is inevitable, I know. I've just been like, whatever, who cares? It's just a little bit, I'm not gonna complain, I'm pretty happy with everything. Okay, so the other move I'm gonna show you are donkey kicks. I like it for your butt. So I'm gonna bring you guys down to the ground. This is my studio. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Okay. So this is how it goes. You want to make sure your back is flat. And, sorry, cleavage shot. Okay. Nothing no one's ever seen, you know? They're boobs. Not that big of a deal. Okay. So all fours, make sure your back is nice and flat. You don't want any of this stuff. Nice and flat. I'm going to move up a little bit. You want your hands, the palm of your hands to be directly underneath your shoulders. Knee comes in and then extend it out, toe pointed. And then that's going to work the back of your legs. Works the front of your legs too, and your calves, everything. 10 on each side as I kick the chair. Okay, and then 10 on the other side. Darn it, I gotta move that chair. This is a construction zone, guys. Don't do too much in a construction zone. Okay, awesome. And then the other move I'm going to show you is tricep kickbacks. I know you guys know what triceps are. They're those parts of our body, you know, this area right here. It's the one where you shake, you wave high and like it jiggles sometimes. Well, tighten that up. I like to go on the ground most of the time. Right now, especially while being pregnant. I keep my elbow up nice and high and I kick back like that and squeeze. I want to squeeze right here. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Now look at my back. There's no arch. There's no rounded shoulders. Nice and flat. Elbow up, close to your body. See how it's close? Kind of like that row. And then you're going to do 10 on the other side as well. Okay? So that's basically what you're going to do. That's like a complete beginner total body workout. You're going to do 10 repetitions. So 10 bicep curls or 10 squats or 10, you know, whatever I showed you guys. Rest, take it easy, go at your own pace. It's not a race. Then when you finish all of those exercises, do it one more time through, if you can. And just be consistent with that for 4 weeks or so. And then go from there. If you need more of a challenge, you can contact me and I'll tell you about the different programs we have to offer. You can do the pregnancy plan. You could do a beginner plan where I get more detailed and tell you exactly what to do every day if you need more instruction. But that's a great way to start and stay active while you're pregnant or if you're not really used to exercising. Just do your best, and even if you're just walking, I just want to show you guys some easy like toning exercises too. And know that there's so many different resources out there. Don't be afraid to ask. It's awesome if you want to stay fit and healthy during your pregnancy. I know it can be overwhelming. I remember a point when I first started getting into fitness and nutrition. I was so overwhelmed by all the information out there because there is so much. And I was lucky enough to meet some great people along the way who helped me. And I just want you guys to feel comfortable to reach out and, you know, I'll guide you, let you know what program would suit you, or if maybe you just want to stick to cardio, light cardio for now, until you feel more comfortable doing you know, implementing weights and stuff like that. So, like I said, hey, you know, thanks for following my page. Let me see. I appreciate it. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Just know that staying positive, feeling good, being healthy is not only important for your baby, but it's also important for you. It's important that you feel good, because when you feel good, the baby feels good. And that's what you want, right? You want to create this great positive being for your child to develop in. So just be happy, and that's the most important thing. So for those of you who haven't liked my page, please be sure to like. If you liked this video, share it, like it, appreciate it, and stay tuned because I'm going to be launching a new, thanks to the heart, a new brand, a new brand soon. It's ALM, Andrea Lauren Marr, ALM Zone. So the Andrea Lauren Marr Zone, and it will be all, you know, simple and fun solutions for healthier families. And it's going to be really good, and it'll be fun. I'll make lots of videos and workouts, recipes, tips, and lots of different programs and ebooks and all that good stuff. So yeah, well, I hope this helped some of you guys, and have a great night. Peace out. You rock. Email me or message me if you have any questions. Thanks again. Bye. Flex, pregnant flex. I'll do this one. Oh, there we go. It's still there, pregnant flex. Then a bump flex. Woo, woo. Okay, done. I gotta eat. This is really good. I have ice cream here. You wanna know what it is? Since you stayed till the end, I'm gonna tell you. It's banana, sweet potato, honey, and almond butter ice cream. So I blended it all together, and then I froze it. And it's super good. Oh my gosh. I had to thaw it a little bit. Oh my god, so good. Okay. Thanks, guys. Make sure you like the page. Have a great night.